Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. If you're watching this, I'm filming this the day before Thanksgiving, but I just wanted to send this message out, just a quick unfiltered, unedited video. I'm currently signing some stickers. I'm replying to all the fan mail you guys sent. I've got about 5 more to reply to, but my P.O. box is down below if you want a signed sticker. And I have a box of cards that I'm also just starting to filter into the packages. Appreciate all you guys supporting. I'm so grateful for everybody that supported this channel. We're right around 45,000 subs, and it's crazy to think the last, being when I was 15 first doing cards versus now being 29, and the last 3 years doing this Mojo Sports thing versus the Mojo autographs, the Autographs 101 transition, all these things I've been doing. I've always had community with me, and I'm just very grateful for that. So I actually do want to know, what are you guys grateful for? Put it in the comments. For me, I'm very grateful for our community, for sports cards, my family, most importantly, God, my sobriety, and just a lot of other great things that are happening in my life. And it's a direct result of, just all these amazing people that have helped me along the way, and obviously God. But yeah, I was just sitting here, I was signing these stickers, I was watching some YouTube, and I was thinking to myself, I just haven't really done a check-in video. There's no crazy thumbnail, there's no crazy title. It's just Happy Thanksgiving, the classic just turn on the camera, whatever happens, which we usually do, but just even if I say I don't care, we're just gonna throw it in here. Because I just wanted to check in. And anybody out there that's if you've suffered loss or you're going through it, I want you to know that I'm definitely here for you, and I empathize with you, because this will be the 7th Thanksgiving without my sister, but we get to celebrate her and celebrate her life, but it never goes away. So kind of also like a mental health check-in. I hope everyone is doing well, and if you're hurting or you feel like you're alone, all I can tell you is cards have helped me, and obviously I have support groups and I have outlets and people that have just been in my corner that I'm very grateful for, that, helped me along the way. So to anybody out there, just want to say you're not alone. And, if you have nobody to celebrate with, hopefully this video can bring you joy, and that you can celebrate with me. And if you want to reach out, my P.O. box is down below. I've had some pretty cool letters. This one got me pretty good on my flight back from Toronto. I'm not going to read it because it said read off camera, but there's just some amazing stories that people have to share, and it's bigger than these cards, the investments and the shows and all this stuff. That's all great, but it's the cards that bring us together in this community is kind of what I've channeled in on. What's very important to me. I could break, I could sell singles, but what this type of stuff does is just absolutely priceless. I'm very appreciative and grateful of that. And then last thing I'll say is, rest in peace to my boy Jack Sawyer. I actually was thinking about him during this time, and just a great kid. You guys probably saw my posts, but to his family, if you're watching this, my condolences to you guys. And lastly, love you guys as always. I'm gonna celebrate Thanksgiving. There's not that many shows, just kind of an update on the channel. Really, there's the Philly show, but I actually do something once a year where I just turn off my phone and my computer, and well, I guess probably not turn off my phone, but I just kind of do this thing once a year, December 1st through the 3rd. It's every year. It's like a little thing I just do. So that's kind of during that, so I won't be doing Philly show. I'm not gonna make it to that China card show in Macau. So honestly, the next show I probably will do is Dallas Card Show, unless some little shows come up in between. Or if you guys have any shows in December, let me know. I'll try to squeeze a trip in, or if it's local or something in Sac or LA, back and forth I go. Maybe I can squeeze it in. But with that, I'm just telling you guys, it's gonna be kind of low key. I'm gonna do a lot of at-home stuff. So if you guys want to see any at-home content, as I'm back and forth, like my PCs, or how to submit something to PSA, or how to set up at a show, any type of content you guys want to see, where I'm very when I'm not going to shows, it's kind of the time to regroup and craft the content for next year. So it's kind of where I'm at. And at the same time, I can still film. I still have mail days. Those are easy. Product review boxes. Don't really get into that, but I could. And then we're always on Whatnot. That's another thing. I will be live on Whatnot a lot in the next 3 to 5 weeks, especially during Christmas. So check that out. My link is down below, and you can get that $10 to spend. And also, I always mention this, but I did partner up with Pristine, and I've been buying from them a lot on their elite auctions and their 10-minute auctions. So check those guys out as well. And yeah, pretty much that's it. Like, I'm going to be doing a lot of online buying on Whatnot, Pristine, eBay, and then probably some Instagram deals, and then like really just low key. And that, you know, the hobby, people freak out about the hobby. Just to talk about this, I was collecting in this hobby when it was not anything. Like, people panic, and I you know, I'll play my own part. Like, I've definitely talked about the market, and like I'm probably never, like, I'm not interested in, like, you know, oh, the downfall of the hobby, because you know what? I was collecting during when nobody collected. Like, I used to get made fun of for collecting cards. Like, I used to unlist my old YouTube videos when I was collecting, right? And it was when I was buying RG3 and Andrew Luck and, you know, all these guys and LeBron James. And it's just, we've come so far as the hobby. So to say that the hobby is going down or up and down, honestly, like, it can't get any worse than what it was in 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, as it started to build back up. So it just adjusts. It's always adjusted. And I'm here for the long haul. So if you're in cards for the long haul, just enjoy it. And, you know, all the chit chat stuff, the hobby is the biggest it's ever been. I always wanted the hobby to be like this size and this magnitude when I was a kid. And it was like, you know, I used to be so embarrassed to be a collector at times because, you know, my kids from my high school would just rip on me. And it's sad to say, like, I heard some things that like really affected me when I was younger. That's why, like, now it's like I've heard the worst of the worst. Like, I've heard terrible things, you know, when I was like 14 through 18. So to be 29 and to hear some of this stuff, I'm just like, it's just kind of like brushes off the shoulder, because it's like, it can't be that bad. It can't be as bad as it was, you know. And my angle for this, the positive angle I'll take, is this hobby, no matter what, is here to stay. Be a part of it. Find a PC. Sell some stuff if you want to. It's not the obligation. It shouldn't be the priority. Actually collect. Like, you know, I collect the Sacramento Kings, Aaron Rodgers, Blaze Jordan, San Francisco Giants, who else? Darren Waller. Like, I have my PCs to fall back on. And then, like, I've got my GOATs, my 2 Tom Brady autographs, my Jackie Robinson, which I gave to my father. These are the type of things that I kind of attach to. And then my memorabilia. You know, I have some memorabilia that I've had for years. Clint Eastwood's, Drake, stuff like that I just, you know, I don't need to sell. So, you know, to anybody new entering the hobby, I don't want to scare you, and I don't want other people to scare you, so I want you to join in and just be a part of this, right? If you go to a show and, you know, you're nervous about what people are, you know, they have better cards and stuff like that, don't worry about that, right? We all experience that. I experienced that in Canada. I didn't have anything crazy. I didn't bring any cards with me to Canada. I bought there, and I was still a little intimidated. So we all go through it. Just, you know, ask for help, ask questions, and like actually collect, like want to do this. Figure out what your favorite team is, your home team, collect those cards, get a little €5 box, start to collect, and then you can build your way into it. Like, there's no rush, you know. And TBH, like, this might be the best time to buy certain cards because they're cheaper than they've ever been. And I think a lot of the guys are flailing out. Like, the Joe Burrows and the Josh Allens are a lot cheaper than they were before. And the NFL is just kind of a mess as is for buying, but, you know, it ebbs and flows. So it's just a part of the game. But, you know, number one priority I'd suggest going into the end of this year and into the beginning of next year is just collect and enjoy it. And I kind of went on a little spiel, but it is what it is. It's been I've had that on my chest for a while, and it's probably not something I would say in a show setting. It would be just more of like introspective thoughts and kind of reflecting on the hobby. So yeah, with that, okay, I need to end the video because I really got to drop some packages off, and then I gotta prep for Thanksgiving and do all that good stuff. So if you're out there and you're watching this, I just want to say I have much love for you, even though if I don't know you. I'm here for you. My P.O. box down there, write me a letter, whatever you want, reach out. And if you're young and you're collecting, enjoy this thing. And if you're doing it with your family or dads, have fun with it. It's a great time. And with that, like this video, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Mojo 10 on the Zion cases, and happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I love you guys. Unfiltered, unedited video. Whatever happens, happens. That is content, not drama. Bye, guys.